Howdy, folks! Get ready to take a trip down memory lane as we dive into the world of The Godfather 2 like never before. Today, we're on a mission to uncover the fascinating transformations of the beloved cast members. From their iconic roles on the show to the present year of 2023, we will have the entire cast of then and now, and I will be revealing all the juicy details about the original names of the characters and how the actors have changed since then. All right, grab your popcorn and let's check it out together. Al Pacino as Michael. Coppola faced significant challenges in securing the relatively unknown Al Pacino for the pivotal role of Michael Corleone, as the studio initially resisted the casting choice. However, history would prove this decision to be the right one, as it led to Al Pacino receiving a nomination for Best Supporting Actor in 1973 for his outstanding performance. In a March 2022 interview with the New York Times, Pacino expressed deep gratitude for the enduring appreciation The Godfather has garnered over the years. He fondly regarded the film as a piece of work he felt fortunate to have been a part of. Following his iconic portrayal as Vito Corleone's youngest son and successor, Pacino embarked on a remarkable streak of 4 consecutive Oscar nominations, showcasing his versatility in films like Serpico, 1973, The Godfather Part 2, 1974, and Dog Day Afternoon, 1975. Pacino's illustrious career continued to earn him accolades, including Oscar nominations for And Justice for All, 1979, Dick Tracy, 1990, and Glengarry Glen Ross, 1992. He finally clinched the Best Actor Oscar for his role in Scent of a Woman, 1992, and received another Best Supporting Actor nomination for the 2019 Netflix crime drama, The Irishman. His extensive filmography boasts other notable roles in crime-related movies like Scarface, 1983, Carlito's Way, 1993, and House of Gucci, 2021. Since 2020, Pacino has graced the screen in Amazon Prime Video's series, Hunters. Beyond the silver screen, Pacino's legendary career extended to television, with Emmy-winning performances in the 2003 limited series Angels in America and the 2010 TV movie You Don't Know Jack. He is also a Tony Award recipient for his work in Does a Tiger Wear a Necktie? 1969, and The Basic Training of Pavlo Hummel, 1977. His contributions to the world of cinema were celebrated when he received the Lifetime Achievement Award from the American Film Institute in 2007 and the Kennedy Center Honors in 2016. Pacino is a father of 3, sharing twins Anton James and Olivia Rose with actress Beverly D'Angelo, whom he was in a relationship with from 1997 to 2003, although they never married. His eldest daughter, Julie, has made her mark as a filmmaker. Robert De Niro as Vito Corleone. Robert De Niro had the opportunity to play both Paulie Gatto and Sonny Corleone in The Godfather. But he opted to star in the 1971 comedy The Gang That Couldn't Shoot Straight instead. Despite the latter film's poor reception, it paved the way for De Niro to take on the role of a younger Vito Corleone in the flashback sequences of The Godfather Part 2, 1974. De Niro's dedication was evident as he spent months mastering the Sicilian dialect, as most of the character's dialogue in the film is in this language. De Niro's outstanding performance earned him the Oscar for Best Supporting Actor, marking the first time in Oscars history that 2 actors received Academy Awards for portraying the same character. His remarkable career is studded with critically acclaimed films like Taxi Driver, 1976, The Deer Hunter, 1978, The King of Comedy, 1982, Awakenings, 1990, Cape Fear, 1991, Goodfellas, 1991, Casino, 1995, Wag the Dog, 1997, Righteous Kill, 2008, Silver Linings Playbook, 2012, and The Irishman, among others. De Niro later ventured into more comedic roles with films like Analyze This, 1999, Analyze That, 2002, and the Meet the Parents series. However, he reunited with his Godfather co-star Pacino in the 2008 crime thriller Righteous Kill. De Niro's filmography continued to expand with movies like The Family, 2013, The Intern, 2015, Joker, 2019, The War with Grandpa, 2020, and Savage Salvation, 2022. Similar to Pacino, De Niro was honored with the Lifetime Achievement Award by the American Film Institute in 2003 and the Kennedy Center Honors in 2009. He also received the Presidential Medal of Freedom in 2016. De Niro's influence extends beyond acting, as he has been a driving force behind the Tribeca Film Festival since its inception, actively participating in the annual event. De Niro's personal life includes a marriage to actress Diane Abbott from 1976 to 1988. He later wed Grace Hightower in 1997, but they separated in 2018. De Niro is the father of 6 biracial children from previous relationships. Robert Duvall as Tom Hagen. Robert Duvall, renowned for his portrayal of Corleone family consigliere Tom Hagen, had already established himself in the film industry for a decade before joining the Godfather cast. His impressive filmography included starring roles in classics like To Kill a Mockingbird, 1962, Bullet, 1968, True Grit, 1969, Mass A, 1970, and THX 1138, 1971. Duvall was among a select group of actors, which included Pacino, James Caan, and even Brando, invited to Coppola's home for private screen tests for The Godfather. Duvall had previously collaborated with Coppola and Caan in the 1969 film The Rain People. Although he returned for a more substantial role in The Godfather Part 2, Duvall declined the opportunity to star in The Godfather Part 3 due to a pay dispute, resulting in his character being written out of the film. His remarkable performance in The Godfather earned Duvall an Oscar nomination for Best Supporting Actor. He further solidified his reputation with an Academy Award for Best Actor in 1983 for Tender Mercies. Duvall's career continued to thrive as he received Oscar nominations for his roles in Apocalypse Now, 1979, The Great Santini, 1979, The Apostle, 1997, A Civil Action, 1998, and The Judge, 2014. Duvall's versatility as an actor is evident in his diverse filmography, spanning both comedies and dramas. His cinematic journey includes notable works such as Network, 1976, The Natural, 1984, Sling Blade, 1996, Gone in 60 Seconds, 2000, John Q, 2002, Gods and Generals, 2003, Kicking Amp Screaming, 2005, Four Christmases, 2008, Crazy Heart, 2009, Widows, 2018, 12 Mighty Orphans, and The Pale Blue Eye, 2022. Additionally, Duvall's talent extends to the small screen, where he clinched Emmys for his roles in the 1996 TV movie The Man Who Captured Eichmann and the 2006 miniseries Broken Trail. Throughout his life, Duvall has ventured into matrimony 4 times, and he has been happily married to Argentine actress Luciana Pedraza since 2005. Diane Keaton as Kay. Diane Keaton's foray into film was a modest one, with only a single feature film credit to her name before assuming the role of Kay Adams, who later became Michael's second wife in The Godfather. This iconic role marked the commencement of her journey as one of Hollywood's most celebrated actresses. Keaton reprised her character as Kay in both The Godfather Part 2 and The Godfather Part 3, 1990. Her standout performance in Annie Hall, 1977, a film written and directed by her then-partner Woody Allen, earned her an Oscar for Best Actress, and further solidified her status as a prominent figure in 1970s Hollywood. Over the years, Keaton garnered multiple Oscar nominations for her remarkable contributions to cinema, including Reds, 1981, Marvin's Room, 1996, and Something's Gotta Give, 2003. Beyond her Oscar-worthy performances, Keaton graced audiences with her talent in films such as Manhattan, 1979, Father of the Bride, 1991, Manhattan Murder Mystery, 1993. The First Wives Club, 1996. The Family Stone, 2005. Because I Said So, 2007. Mad Money, 2008. And So It Goes, 2014. And Book Club, 2018. Known for her unique and eccentric fashion sense as much as her acting prowess, Keaton remains a beloved figure in Hollywood. Her wisdom extends beyond the silver screen, as she offers inspiring life advice. "Don't take too much time on yourself," she shared with People in 2017. "Keep looking outward. That's where the amazing part of life is." Despite her high-profile relationships with Alan, Pacino, and Warren Beatty, Keaton has never walked down the aisle in matrimony, though she maintains a firm belief that someday she will. Her family includes 2 adopted children, daughter Dexter and son Duke, adding depth to her life beyond the glitz and glamour of Hollywood. John Cazale as Fredo Corleone. John Cazale's entry into the world of feature films was marked by his debut in The Godfather, following a series of off-Broadway stage performances. Despite his limited screen time in the initial film, Cazale left an indelible mark on director Coppola, who subsequently cast him in The Conversation in 1974. Notably, Cazale's role as Michael's soft-spoken yet ultimately treacherous brother Fredo was significantly expanded in The Godfather Part 2. Tragically, Cazale's cinematic career comprised just 5 films before he succumbed to lung cancer at the untimely age of 42 in 1978. Remarkably, all 5 of these films, both the Godfather movies, The Conversation, Dog Day Afternoon, 1975, and The Deer Hunter, received nominations for the Best Picture Oscar. Talia Shire as Connie Corleone. When Francis Ford Coppola initially considered casting Talia Shire as the daughter of Vito Corleone, she possessed minimal acting experience, and Coppola had reservations due to a conflicting image he held of the character. Vanity Fair noted that he envisioned the character as more homely, a term he had never used to describe his sister. Ultimately, Shire's portrayal earned her an Oscar nomination for her role in the sequel, The Godfather Part 2. In The Offer, Cynthia Aileen Strahan portrayed Shire's character. Shire ventured into another highly successful franchise in 1976, taking on the role of Adrian, the love interest of the main character in Rocky, a performance that also earned her an Academy Award nomination. She reprised the character of Adrian 4 more times, and her presence was felt through archival footage in 2006's Rocky Balboa. More recently, at the age of 76, Shire has made appearances in Netflix's Grace and Frankie and Girlfriend's Guide to Divorce. Notably, 2 of her sons, Jason and Robert Schwartzman, have also carved their paths to success in Hollywood. Jason is a frequent collaborator with Wes Anderson and was the drummer of Phantom Planet when their hit song California was released, while Robert starred as Anne Hathaway's love interest in The Princess Diaries and is the lead singer of the indie rock band Rooney. Lee Strasberg as Hyman Roth. Lee Strasberg's contribution to the Godfather films extends well beyond his on-screen portrayal of the fading mob figure, Hyman Roth, in Part 2. As the head of New York's renowned Actors Studio, Strasberg played a pivotal role in pioneering the method acting approach, which became a cornerstone for actors like Brando, De Niro, Pacino, and countless others. His portrayal of Roth, while one of his few on-screen appearances, earned Strasberg his sole Oscar nomination. Strasberg's enduring legacy resides in the acting techniques he helped shape, fundamentally altering the landscape of screen acting. These techniques remain integral to the craft and continue to be taught and embraced by actors today. In a surprising turn of events, Strasberg passed away unexpectedly at the age of 80 in 1982. Michael V. Gazzo as Frankie Pentangeli. Frankie Five Angels. Pentangeli held the esteemed position of capo regime within the Corleone family, a role deeply intertwined with his long-standing association and friendship with Vito Corleone. Their history traced back to the early days of the olive oil business. Frankie assumed the reins of family operations in New York during Michael Corleone's time in Nevada. Michael V. Gazzo, a distinguished member of the Actors Studio, later transitioned into an influential acting coach, mentoring talents such as Deborah Winger, Henry Silva, and Tony Sirico. Beyond his contributions to acting, Gazzo ventured into playwriting and penned A Hatful of Rain, a compelling Broadway production exploring the harrowing realm of drug addiction. The play achieved remarkable success, with 389 performances between 1955 and 1956. It featured renowned actors Ben Gazzara and Shelley Winters in pivotal roles and was subsequently adapted into a film by Oscar-winning director Fred Zinnemann in 1957, earning an Academy Award nomination for Best Actor in a Leading Role, Anthony Franciosa. A 1968 made-for-television rendition starring Peter Falk, Sandy Dennis, and Michael Parks further cemented its legacy. Gazzo's creative pursuits extended to screenwriting, including his involvement in the 1958 Elvis Presley musical drama, King Creole. Additionally, he authored The Night Circus, a Broadway play that also starred Ben Gazzara. Regrettably, Michael V. Gazzo's illustrious journey concluded on February 14, 1995, at the age of 71, succumbing to complications arising from a stroke. Bruno Kirby as young Clemenza. Bruno Kirby, another actor whose career received a significant boost courtesy of The Godfather, expertly portrayed Peter Clemenza, a steadfast associate of Vito Corleone in Part II's evocative flashback sequences. Intriguingly, Richard Castellano, who had assumed the role of the elder Clemenza in the first film, found himself playing Kirby's father in a short-lived sitcom titled The Super. During the 80s and 90s, Kirby's acting prowess made him a sought-after choice for pivotal supporting roles in comedy films. His memorable appearances include films like Good Morning Vietnam, 1987, where he left an indelible mark, When Harry Met Sally, 1989, and City Slickers, 1991, among a plethora of others. Tragically, Kirby's life was cut short in 2006 due to complications arising from leukemia, marking a somber conclusion to his impactful career. Morgana King as Mama Corleone. Morgana King, already renowned as a jazz singer with a remarkable 4-octave vocal range, enjoyed a thriving career in the music industry long before stepping into the role of the Corleone family's matriarch in The Godfather. Her musical journey commenced professionally at the tender age of 16, captivating audiences in nightclubs and concert halls across the decades, and blessing the world with the release of numerous albums. Interestingly, despite her vocal prowess, King's on-screen singing is a rare treat, featured only once during The Godfather's opening wedding sequence. Following her notable appearance in The Godfather, King's acting ventures remained relatively sparse. One of her few post-Godfather acting credits includes a guest role on the soap opera All My Children in 1993. Unfortunately, the world bid farewell to Morgana King in March 2018, Gianni Russo as Carlo. During his youth, Gianni Russo found himself working as a messenger for the infamous mobster Frank Costello, a significant figure in the criminal world. Russo cherished the invaluable mentorship and guidance he received from Costello during those formative years, acknowledging that the mobster provided him with life experiences and opportunities beyond his wildest dreams. These experiences were transformative for Russo, especially considering his Italian immigrant background originating from Mulberry Street. However, the 1970s saw Russo transitioning into the world of fictional mobsters when he was cast as Carlo Rizzi, a character with a dark side, in The Godfather. Within the film's narrative, Carlo Rizzi is known as the son-in-law of Vito Corleone and gains notoriety for his abusive treatment of Vito's daughter, Connie Corleone. In more recent years, Gianni Russo, now at the age of 78, has diversified his pursuits. Beyond his acting career, he has become a motivational speaker, sharing his insights and experiences with others. Additionally, Russo has explored his talents in the realm of music as a singer and has ventured into various business endeavors. Notably, in 2019, Russo made headlines with revelations about his past, including claiming that Marilyn Monroe took his virginity when he was just 15 and suggesting that he possesses insights into the circumstances surrounding Monroe's tragic death. Abe Vigoda as Tessio. Prior to his appearance as the cunning capo Sal Tessio in The Godfather, Abe Vigoda primarily honed his craft on the stage, with just one uncredited screen appearance to his name. However, it was his role as Sal Tessio that became one of his most iconic performances. He would briefly reprise this character in Part 2 during the closing flashback scene, solidifying his place in cinematic history. Apart from his portrayal of Tessio, Vigoda is best known for his portrayal of the grumpy Det. Phil Fish in the 1970s sitcom Barney Miller. His career included numerous appearances in both films and TV shows, showcasing his versatility as an actor. Sadly, Abe Vigoda passed away in 2016, but his legacy endured in a rather unusual way. Various news outlets mistakenly reported Vigoda's death on multiple occasions before his actual passing, leading to a recurring and somewhat comedic theme during his appearances on talk shows. G.D. Spradlin as Senior Pat Geary. Patrick Pat Geary, a character in The Godfather, portrayed a United States senator from Nevada who found himself ensnared in the manipulative and blackmailing schemes of the Corleone family. He also spearheaded a Senate investigation against the Corleone family, becoming a pivotal figure in the storyline. During the 1960s, Spradlin experienced a notable breakthrough in his career, particularly in television. Casting director Fred Roos played a crucial role in his television appearances, including roles in shows such as I Spy, where he portrayed the immediate superior of Pentagon spies Kelly Robinson and Alexander Scott in the episode Tonya. Additionally, he appeared in Mannix as Senator Sid Abernathy in an uncredited role in the episode Turn Every Stone, and in Gomer Pyle, USMC, as visiting Colonel Driscoll in the episode Gomer Pyle Super Chef. Spradlin was married twice during his lifetime. His first wife, Nell, with whom he had 2 daughters, sadly passed away in 2000. In 2002, he entered into a second marriage with Frances Hendrickson. Tragically, on July 24, 2011, Spradlin passed away from natural causes at his cattle ranch located in San Luis Obispo, California. He was 90 years old at the time of his passing. Richard Bright as Al Neri. Alberto Al Neri, a prominent figure in the Corleone family, served as Michael Corleone's chief enforcer, head of security, and later ascended to the position of a Corleone family capo regime, eventually becoming an underboss within the family's ranks. In 1965, Bright took the stage in poet Michael McClure's provocative 2-person show, The Beard. This controversial production premiered in San Francisco before making its way to Los Angeles, New York City, and even London. Notably, the play included explicit simulated sex acts, which led to multiple arrests of Bright, the producer Robert Barrow, and director Robert Gist in both San Francisco and Los Angeles on charges of lewdness. However, they successfully obtained a restraining order that halted further arrests. The California Supreme Court ruled in their favor, upholding the protection of live theatrical performances under the First Amendment. Tragically, Bright's life was cut short when he was struck and fatally injured by a tour bus on the Upper West Side of Manhattan on February 18, 2006. The impact from the bus's rear wheel resulted in his immediate death, and he was pronounced dead upon arrival at Roosevelt Hospital. The bus driver claimed to have been unaware of the collision until he reached the Port Authority in Midtown Manhattan, where he was subsequently interviewed by the police. And so, we've reached the final chapter in our journey through the Godfather Part 2 cast, Then and Now. These remarkable actors, who brought to life the unforgettable characters of this cinematic masterpiece, have continued to grace the screen and stage with their immense talents over the years. While The Godfather Part 2 remains a timeless classic, the careers of these individuals have evolved and thrived, leaving an indelible mark on the world of entertainment. As we reflect on their enduring contributions to the film industry, we're reminded that great storytelling and exceptional performances are, indeed, timeless. Thank you for joining us on this nostalgic and inspiring trip through the lives and careers of the Godfather Part 2 cast.